Good morning, everyone, and welcome to this special session on gold and diamond membership, the details and the showcase, right? So if I'm audible to you, I'm visible to you, type good morning or hi in the chat box. So that I'll come to know that I'm clearly audible and visible to all of you. So I'll just go through the session very, uh, quickly. That means like I'll give you the entire presentation. And if there are any questions you have about gold and or diamond membership, you can let me know, right? So if you are ready, type ready in the chat box so that we can just go ahead and okay with this. Cool, right? So guys, as you know that you are part of this Millionaire Dentist Journey in order to build your millionaire dental practice. And it has been like almost 3 years now when we are recording this particular webinar. And it has really helped transforming like hundreds and thousands of dentists and their practices. The entire thing depends upon how and how well you implement the system. Always remember, unless you take the action, you're not going to get transformed. Okay. And when it comes to stages of transformation, I'm sure you will agree that it is always one step at a time and one bite at a time. Okay. So along the way, you will evolve as a completely different person as far as managing your practice is concerned, as far as growing your practice is concerned, as far as your change in your perspective, change in your perception, moving from hard work to smart work, understanding what is good for you, what is not, understanding how to make things better, understanding how to accelerate your growth. Okay. So it's going to be a wonderful journey over the period of time. So those of you who are at level 1, okay, just want to ask a question to you people. How many of you, when you joined this particular community, how many of you wondered that when you joined the course Millionaire Dentist Formula and you thought that I'm going to learn everything, and then all of a sudden when you realize that there are different levels, there are different stages, and you were like, you had those mixed kind of emotions. If agree, type agree in the chat box. Few of you might be like surprised. Few of you might be confused. Few of you might be like, why it is so? Few of you might be like, that you should have taken whatever the course fees, but should have given everything to us at one go, and all those kind of things. And I'll tell you what, this all happens simply because we actually do not know how a curriculum should be structured properly. Okay. And I see, before I started this Millionaire Dentist Journey, I used to conduct 2 days offline course on practice management called Dent Excel. So I conducted the first batch of Dent Excel in December 2012. And the last batch of Dent Excel, I think in October or November 19. So around 65, 70 batches, I don't exactly remember. And like around 2000 participants. And one thing very interestingly that I realized is people come, they attend the Dent Excel full day, 2 days, absolute power packed 20-hour session. And they go back fully motivated, fully charged, they implement. And I have seen that people's practices going up by 50% in 1 month, 100% in just 3 months, tripling in 1 year. Okay. And people got mind-blowing results. Okay. But there was a very interesting pattern I found in Dent Excel. And that pattern was once that zest, once that motivation slowly goes down, people go back to their routine. Life takes over. You get sucked into your day-to-day life. And after some time, you do not implement things. Like, it's like you implement what you implement and you do not what you do not. You get the results what you get, you don't get what you don't get. Okay. And when I used to meet the DentExcel participants in some, conferences, whether at state level, local level, national level, I used to ask them how the practice is. They used to talk, wholeheartedly a lot about how DentExcel benefited them. But one sentence that but always used to come in between. That one sentence that, but sir, eventually the motivation goes down and we go back to our routine. So, we should have a follow-up course, or we should do something which, will bring us back into, again, that motivation mode or implementation, that action mode. Okay. And that was always there. So I was thinking that how can we make it happen? But nothing materialized. In fact, when I tried a couple of get-togethers, all those, assuming that all those who told me that there should be a get-together or whatever, and interestingly, not even 10% of them turned. Okay. And then I realized that, it's like you watch a very motivational movie and you go back fully charged, but few days and you are back to your life. So in the training world, this is called as terminal behavior of the participants. Terminal behavior is the behavior of the participants after the impact of training program is over. Okay. So the behavior of the participants after the impact of the training program is over. And worldwide, normally it is found across all the training, programs, that the terminal behavior is actually your pre-training behavior, except few changes. So you implement few things from any of the training programs, and again you go back to your routine. So if you have done a composite course, if you have done a root canal course, and on day one, when you went back to your clinics on Monday morning and you thought you will do a very ideal composite from now onwards, you will do a very ideal root canal the way you learned. Okay. And you bought all those new equipment, new materials, new medicaments or whatever is required. And you did it for a few days. Maybe you started using the rubber dam for a few weeks. And again, after some time, if yes, type yes in the chat box, you go back to your own and old way of doing those root canals. Okay, doing those composite fillings, isn't it? So the terminal behavior is almost like the pre-training behavior. Okay, hardly anything changes. And that's the reason. So, the world itself was trying to find out a solution about how to go ahead. Okay, what should be done so that not just the knowledge retention, but the implementation, the action step for the participants remain or become very, very good, very effective, and they continue implementing things way beyond, just that initial knee-jerk positive kind of reaction. Okay. And therefore, a lot of universities, few of the top universities of the world did some research, and a lot of people worked on that about how should we go ahead and so that the knowledge retention is highest, what kind of system we should have. And ultimately, they came up with the stages of transformation when it comes to your personal development, when it comes to your skill sets. Okay. So, and they designed a pyramid module or pyramid way of teaching things and, learning things as a participant. Okay. And that was very interesting. And this particular pyramid model was studied by Oxford universities, Harvard universities, and few of the best universities across the world. And they found that this is really effective. And in fact, this is the best so far. Okay. So let me show you, what are those stages of transformation and what are those 6 keys to success. So always remember, stage 1 is always ignorance. That means you don't know a lot of things. So about anything, like for example, if you are new to the world of implants, you want to learn implants, or maybe new to the world of smile designing, aligners, whatever you want to learn it. So ignorance is it does not mean that you ignore it, but then you are not aware about it. You don't know how to do implants. You don't know what are the components of implants, what are their names, how to place implant, what are the equipments, instruments that are required, how to perform that surgery, how to maintain the asepsis, and then the prosthetic phase and all the stuff. So there is a lot which you do not know. So that is that stage of ignorance or the stage of lack of knowledge, whatever. Okay. So from when you realize that you don't know many things, then you attend something, a lecture, a course, a hands-on, you go to conference, you listen to some keynote or whatever. And then you get that knowledge. Okay. Then you get that knowledge. Oh, this is how the implant world is. Now, an ABC of implantology, the basics of implants. Same thing with the practice management. Okay. So you get that lot of knowledge. Now, once you get all the knowledge, okay, and I'm sure that you will agree that once you had all the knowledge about that implant, like you listen to different lectures and every single conference you go, every single CD program you go, the first thing you find in the brochure is the lectures on implant. Then you attend all the lectures on implant. Okay. And then you start thinking that you know it, you can do it. But interestingly, it doesn't work like that. Isn't it? It doesn't work like that, because knowledge itself is not enough to get the results. Can you believe it? Knowledge itself is not enough to get the results. There is a lot of information, a lot of knowledge, a lot of wisdom available on Google and YouTube and in the online world. You type any single or 2 words, you type SWOT, you type goal setting, you type time management, and you will find so much of content that you'll not be able to finish reading it. Forget about implementing it. You'll not be able to finish reading it in your entire lifetime. So knowledge alone is not sufficient. So what you need to do? You need a hand holding. You need a guidance to implement it. How many of you have observed that you attended all those lectures on implants, but then eventually you realize that you will have to do a course. And then you did that course, you found that mentor, and then you actually understood how to put it in the action mode. So if you are the one who have gone through this experience in any of the skill set, about whether it is any of the domain skill or soft skill or whatever, type yes in the chat box, right? So you need that hand holding where you get those guided action steps to implement the things. Okay, you get those guided action steps to implement the things. Now, once you have that hand holding, you take the action steps and you execute the actions. So it's like, this is the first thing you do, then this is the second thing, this is the protocol, step by step, and all those things. Then you execute the things. Now, once you execute the things, then it's like you do that course and you think that you got it and you think you got it right. But as you start implementing, as you start doing that implant on yourself, as you start doing that veneer on yourself, and all of a sudden you land up facing challenges. You get stuck at, some point and you land up facing a lot of challenges. And in fact, you get stuck at more than once. And it's like, I learned everything. I know the protocol and still something is missing. Still something is missing. So what is missing? It is then you analyze what are the missing links. how you are going to connect those dots. And once you do analysis, you understand one thing, that one-time hand-holding is not enough or not sufficient. Okay. All you need is the repeated, constant, and ongoing correction of all those small mistakes that you make. So you need someone to correct you as and when required, right? You need someone to correct you as and when required. And when you get those corrective action steps again and again, and most importantly, on continuous basis, that is when you land up achieving success. So these are the stages of transformation. No matter in which field you want to achieve the mastery, right? No matter which skill you want to learn fully. And this is proven worldwide, that from ignorance to success, this is how the human beings learn the best. Okay. And it happens the same way, the exact way, when it comes to learning through your Millionaire Dentist Journey. Okay. Now, when you attend that free webinar, okay, on how to build your dream dental practice or millionaire dental practice, you are almost ignorant about what is that, that in-depth, what is the depth of practice management as a subject. Okay. So just a minute, give me a moment. Okay. So you're not aware about, the practice management at the subject. So it is purely the stage of ignorance, or whatever you know is very little in the context of the entire topic or entire, thing which you should know, learn, implement, and achieve the success and the growth of your practice. Okay. So you are completely ignorant when you join that webinar. Then when you join that MDF, that is your level 1. So in MDF, Millionaire Dentist Formula course, that is the silver level, you get a lot of knowledge. So if you have seen, there are so many videos, like you will always find the maximum number of videos at level 1. And it is simply because it is that stage where you don't know too many things as far as personal development is concerned, as far as soft skills are concerned, as far as practice growth is concerned. There are many things, like majority of the things are not known to you. And that is where the first thing which is important is not to take one thing and teach you completely. The first thing that is important is to give you a lot of knowledge. To teach you, SWOT analysis, as well as goal setting, as well as time management, as well as discovering yourself, as well as, basics of marketing, basics of soft skills. So at level 1, you get a lot of knowledge. So if you see the live sessions called Inner Circle Masterclass, okay, if you see the ICMs, you will find I keep on covering different topics. I keep on answering, tens and hundreds of questions over a period of time, because level 1 is all about giving a lot of knowledge. But then when you get all the knowledge, now you are prepared that, you have a lot on your plate. It's like a big thali or rice plate you have, and now you start eating. Now, when you start eating, that is where you actually need guidance. Okay. It's like, you should eat the starters first, and then you should have the main course, and then maybe chapati first, then rice, then dessert, something like that. So when you have a lot of knowledge, when you have a lot of things on your plate, that is where many times you get overwhelmed. Many times you get confused. Many times you need somebody to tell you, what should I do next? That hand holding and that execution part comes into picture. And that is where the level 2 course, the Millionaire Dentist Challenge, comes into picture. At level 2, it is pure action based level, the gold membership. It is pure action based. Every time I conduct that session, I give you all the action steps, that what all you need to work on before the next session. So at Inner Circle Masterclass, the live sessions of level 1, I don't give you the action steps. It's all about giving a lot of knowledge to people. At level 2 is not about knowledge. Level 2 is about action and guided action. So I tell participants in the live sessions of level 2, by the time we are ready for the next live session, make sure that you have completed these things. I tell them, don't even watch all the videos. Okay. Only watch these 4, 5, 6 videos and take these action steps. That's it. Now at level 1, I never tell you watch only these videos. I tell you watch all the videos. In fact, yesterday somebody called me that, not called as such, but it was a WhatsApp conversation. And that I have joined the MDF community a couple of weeks back. I have not finished watching the videos. Shall I become gold member? And we said no. Because unless you have gone through all the videos at level 1, unless you have, taken the action steps at level 1, so you don't have the complete knowledge. If you do not have the complete knowledge, like for example, at level 1, we have a course on SWOT analysis. Okay. Now, if you do not do your SWOT analysis properly, okay, if there are any questions, if there are any point where you get stuck while doing your SWOT analysis or understanding the SWOT analysis, you put it in the Telegram group, you come to the live session, you get your answers. Okay. If you're not thorough with it, at level 2, when I talk about the SWOT analysis of your practice, where you are only one bullet point of your practice, either your strength of your practice or weakness. So you will not understand the depth of how the SWOT analysis of your practice should be done. I hope you are getting my point. So unless you are through level 1, there is no point in going to level 2. Okay. But once you are at level 2, you get those action steps, you execute, you analyze what is working, what is not working, you come back, then you get your answers. And that is the point where when you come back and you want to get your answer, that is the point when you need the personalized guidance. And that is where the level 3 comes into picture, the Millionaire Dentist Intensive or Diamond Membership. It is only in the Diamond Membership you get an opportunity to have that one-to-one conversation with me, one-to-one interaction with me. Because you have the knowledge now, you have the action steps now, you have implemented the actions, and now you just need to connect those dots. There is no point in giving a lot of videos. So at level 1, the number of courses, the number of videos are highest. At level 2, it goes down. At level 3, it goes further down, because you don't need a lot of knowledge now. All you need is how should I act so that I can take my journey on the fast track mode. And once you start acting, once you start taking those action steps, once you start implementing those things, then wherever you get stuck, you need that personalized guidance. And that is how we have structured the entire course. How many of you understood it now? Type understood in the chat box. Okay. So that's the reason the entire course is structured the way it is. And if you go to few of the, the best of the best, the legends in the personal development space across the world, you will find that this is how the entire course curriculum is always structured. Once this pyramid way of learning has been established, every, super professional trainer across the world will always have the same training structure. Okay. Now imagine, suppose I give you all the videos of level 1, 2, 3 in the beginning itself, maybe taking more money than, what we charge for level 1. What will happen? First, though, you will not understand what to watch. Then it will not be relatable to you, because probably you have never heard about all this before. Probably, you are like, oh my God, 200-300 videos. Even if I watch one, it will take me 1 year to implement. I hope you are getting my point. Now, when you are at a stage where you have too many things, I'm sure you have seen that whenever you attend a marriage reception or something, and there is a huge menu, like too many items, 50, 70 items on the menu. You land up eating less many times. Simply because there is so much and you don't understand where should I start and how should I proceed. It's like you are given that first standard to 10 standard syllabus at once. All the books are given when you are 6 years of age. And it's like, you have 10 years and just go ahead and do it. It will still not happen. Okay. It will still not happen. That's why you get a lot of knowledge. Once you get a lot of knowledge, you implement, you take those actions. Once you implement, you start getting results. And then you get stuck somewhere. Wherever you get stuck, you need personal guidance. Okay. And that's how the entire Millionaire Dentist journey is structured in this pyramid way. Because ultimately, what I want you to achieve is I want you to evolve and become master of your own destiny, master of your own practice. Okay. So it's a evolved mastery, which we are looking at. Okay. And when we are looking at the evolved mastery, okay, we need to work on your mind, body, and soul. Now, working on mind, a lot happens at level 1. Okay. Again, just a minute. So working on mind happens a lot at level 1. Give me a second. Okay. So I'm sure that you will agree that at level 1, I tell you to listen to Stranger's Secret. Okay. Because it's all about working on your subconscious mind. Okay. I listen to you. I ask you to make your goal cards, write your goals every day, read your goal 5 times a day. Then fuel your mind constantly with affirmations, right? So if you want to evolve as a master, the first thing where you need to work on is the mindset. And therefore, at level 1, the more focus and more attention is given at the mindset. At level 2, the focus does not shift from mindset completely, but because mindset has become a routine, because mindset has become part of your behavior, your life, the focus shifts to body. Body means that is where you need those habits, those action steps, those skill sets. Okay. That, within next 1 week, you have to do this. So that all those skills, all those action steps eventually becomes your habits. And once you work on the mind, once you work on the habits and the skill sets, then you get that personalized experience. Because you implement, you get that experience. When you experience, you need further guidance. When you get further guidance, you start evolving. You become better and better and better with time. And that is how your life evolves, no matter in which field. You can apply this pyramid to any of your domain skill learning. From now onwards, always remember, whenever you want to learn anything, whether you want to learn implants, smile designing, lasers, whatever, always go through the pyramid structure. Do not directly go and attend the hands-on course. You will not understand anything. How many of you have seen this? Type yes or me in the chat box. That, you thought of learning implants, you directly went to a very good implant course, you attended the implant course, maybe you bought that implant kit, physio dispenser, and again on Monday morning, you are like clueless, where should I start now? You thought you will learn everything in those 2, 3, 4 days, and it doesn't work like that. How many of you have realized this, right? So the point is, that's the reason this pyramid way of learning is very, very important. So if you want to learn implants, go and get as much knowledge as possible. Attend lectures, read books, read literatures, watch YouTube videos on basics of implant. Once you have the lot of knowledge, then you go attend a course, get that hand holding, then you take the action steps, do the implants, and wherever you get stuck, that is where you need that mentorship. Now, I don't know how many of the mentors in different clinical subjects offers ongoing mentorship to you. Okay. But there is one in practice growth and practice management who is always there for you, right? So that's how it is. So I hope you understood the entire process, how you should learn the best, how you can learn in the best possible way. Okay. So this is the entire process of learning in the best possible way. If you learn this way, you will learn very well, no matter which subject, which topic you're learning. And that's the reason our course is structured the way it is. So I could have been very easily clubbed the entire fees, put it in front of you, and ask you to, pay this much and go ahead and do whatever you want. I'm always there for the live sessions, but you would not have got the results. There are more than 1,000 participants, okay, who have seen a practice growth of anywhere between 25% to almost like 1,000%. Okay. And we are talking about online learning. Imagine, people think online learning does not work. It's not like that. So and it is only those people who have achieved the results are the ones who have taken all the action steps the way I have told them exactly. Okay. They attended all the videos at level 1. They jumped to level 2, attended everything, level 3. Now, level 2 and level 3 can be done together. But level 1 and level 2 should never be done together. Why? Because unless you have knowledge, your implementation will be partial, will be half. Isn't it? But as you implement, if you want to put it on the fast track mode, you need ongoing guidance. That's why gold and diamond levels can be attended together. But do not attend the silver and diamond or silver and gold together. I hope you are getting my point. So there is a very specific reason why things are structured. And I have been trained by, world's best people when it comes to training and coaching, personal development space. And that's why I could learn this model. So I was talking about, the Dent Excel, and one void that was always there is like people implemented just like any clinical courses. People go, they learn something, they go back to routine, they implement what they do, they don't what they don't. I wanted to create something where people will not go into the terminal behavior. They will always remain in the right environment. The environment of growth, that mindset, working on their subconscious mind, working on their skill sets, working on developing those habits. So that ongoing thing was something that was missing, and that is still missing in many, many, many clinical courses in India. Okay. But I thought that I should do my bit in the topic that I cover. Okay. And that's why I take all the pain to give you all the live sessions absolutely free of cost. Because it's not about money, it's about your results, and you will get results only when you remain in the space. I always say this, your environment is more powerful than your willpower. Always remember. Okay. Your environment is always more powerful than your willpower. There are so many good people in any sports, in any field, who have extremely high skill sets. Probably they bat better than Virat Kohli or bowl better than Mohammad Shami or whatever. But then because they don't get the right environment, they don't reach to the top. So that's the reason we create that environment. And interestingly, I have found that not even 500 people from our community attend those ICMs, which is extremely dangerous for them. It's not about me, it's all about you. So there is someone who is taking pain, who is taking efforts, time out of his own life, okay, and conducting sessions selflessly free of cost for you. And you are someone who is not showing up for your own growth. And on the other side, you keep on crying that there is so much of competition, practice is not growing, dentistry is useless. That's not done. You need to take responsibility for your growth, isn't it? And you need to show up for yourself. So that's the reason. But then what can I do? I can do only what I can do, because I can control whatever I can do. I cannot control whether you attend or not. So I keep on doing everything for you, right? So let me just go ahead and quickly tell you about the Millionaire Dentist Journey. Okay, what exactly is there in the gold courses, diamond courses, and how you can benefit from it to take your practice to the next level. So you have completed, at whatever step you have completed your level 1, okay? And then when it comes to going ahead, becoming the level 2, if you read at level 1, what I have written, this level will give you a strong conceptual knowledge, right? Level 1 will give you clarity. Level 2, this level will guide you to implement every single concept in your daily practice. Level 2 will give you focus, okay? And therefore, the first course at level 2 is the Millionaire Dentist Challenge. It's a 30-day challenge course, but 30 days, 30 videos. So watch one videos, take one action. But I have seen that there is so much in those 30 videos that it is not possible to implement everything in 30 days. And that's why we have made this a 2-month cycle. I'll talk about it again. Okay. So at level 2, you have, the course value is 29,999. Okay. And you have those 30 days, 30 videos. It's a 30-day challenge. It gives you the action steps. Ki roz kya karna hai, what you need to do every day. Okay. Along with Millionaire Dentist Challenge, there are 4 very, very powerful courses at level 2. One of them is a value addition system. Okay, we'll talk about value addition at level 1. We go one step further and talk about how to add value by means of all 3 M's. How to add value in marketing, how to add value through soft skills, how to add value through clinical skills. So you will learn to add massive value to your patients. Okay, so and this is what is the course curriculum. This is what is covered. The course value is 24,999. But as you join the gold membership, the value addition is, part of that bundle, and it is available free of cost. You will get the access absolutely free, right? Then the next part of the pyramid is patient consultation formula. There is a 12-step template in this particular course. Okay. And friends, let me tell you, this patient consultation template is the $1 million template. Okay. So 11-step template. Actually, I have added one more step to it separately. So it's like 12-step template. And it is such a powerful thing that every single time you do patient consultation, this is how exactly you should do it. And when you do it, trust me, your patient conversion, I have seen people's patient conversion has gone up from 30% to 90%. Even without increasing the number of patients or footfall in their practices have gone up 3 times in literally 3 months. Okay. So it is extremely, extremely powerful. The course value is 19,999, and you get the patient consultation template, patient consultation formula also absolutely free when you join the gold membership. Okay. The next is digital marketing strategy. So there is a lot which you should do, every single possibility which you can implement to increase your visibility, to increase awareness about your brand, to increase your online presence and build that strong online presence. A very, very powerful course on digital marketing. It will give you the entire contextual knowledge about digital marketing. The course is valued at 19,999, and even the digital marketing strategy course will be available absolutely free if you join the gold membership. Okay. And the fourth course to complete that level of pyramid is how to develop that competition proof practice. I'm sure you would love to go in depth of developing that competition proof practice, isn't it? So differentiation is one element, need assessment is another, strategic planning is another, and identifying your real competitor is that one more element in building that competition proof practice. So the course is valued at 19,999, and you join MDC, Millionaire Dentist Challenge, and the entire course is valued, which is at like 1,14,995. You get it at a very reasonable price. Okay. And moreover, just like the live sessions at level 1, the inner circle masterclasses, the ICMs, you have the live sessions at level 2 called Dentathon. Okay. So we have something called as a virtual, Dentathon challenge for all the participants of level 2. It's a 2-month cycle. There are 6 sessions in 2 months. Okay. And then we have the review session in the end. So every session you will be given action steps. You just take those action steps before the next session. So it's a 2-month cycle, and the next cycle for the month of May and June is starting on 5th of May. Okay, it's starting on 5th of May. So I want you to grab this opportunity, become the gold member, and join the Millionaire Dentathon Challenge cycle. And as I told you, the entire gold membership, again, one-time fees, lifetime access is available to you, not at 1,15,000, but just 19,000 plus GST. And there is something more I have to offer to you. Okay. So this is about the gold membership content and why it is important, how the action steps are, what is Dentathon cycle, how many sessions are there, and everything. Okay. Now, as you go ahead up the pyramid, this level will make you part of the elite group of the action takers in this particular community. And joining MDI will give you speed. Joining level 1 gives you clarity. Joining level 2, you get that focus that you have to take only these 5 actions this week or whatever. Okay. And joining MDI put you on the fast track mode, because you take those actions wherever you get stuck, you immediately get guidance and go ahead. So the live sessions of level 3 are called Millionaire Dentist Intensive. Okay. So it's like personal mentorship in that group. So it's a mentorship program where you get that one-to-one guidance by being in the hot seat. And those live sessions of level 3 are called C3 or core council calls. In that core council, so whatever the diamond members are there, of course, again, only I have seen like 25-30% of them join. Maybe others watch the recording, but they are extremely powerful because it's all one-to-one. Your questions, your interactions, and you get benefited a lot, not just from your queries, but even the queries of, your fellow colleagues. So that is the Millionaire Dentist Intensive. And as I told you, so it's like one-to-one guidance, hot seat experience, and this is called core council. So it is like 1,50,000 for the diamond membership. And there are 2 very powerful courses that I have included. One is practice automation system. How to eventually automate the practice in such a way that your practice should function even in your absence. And one step beyond, your practice should grow even in your absence. So what are the skills you need to develop if you want to automate the practice? What is something you need to work on yourself? Then what is something you need to work on your team? And what is something you need to work on your practice? An extremely powerful course. Trust me, it's a priceless thing. I'm sure all of you would love to automate your practice in such a way that you're on vacation and your practice is functioning, isn't it? So the course value is 74,999. And if you join what happened to this? Okay, no problems. So if you join the, diamond membership, so sorry, you get the practice automation completely free. Imagine automating your practice is available free of cost. And then another powerful course is practice management guide. Okay, because success is in the details. So what is covered in practice management? Team management, inventory management, appointment management, crisis management, objection management, price objection management. Okay, all these things are part of all these things are part of this course. And just a minute, I think I have just repeatedly added the slides. I don't know. Okay, I'll just cut it here. Cool, right? I think this is a better way of showing this, right? So, and all this, the course is valued at 74,999. And okay, the practice management guide also is free. And then you reach at the top, you achieve that millionaire dentist freedom. Okay, so the entire course, which is valued actually at 3 lakh rupees, the Millionaire Dentist Intensive, you get it only at 49,000 plus GST. Okay, and there is something very interesting offer that I'm giving you right now. So it's an absolute mind-boggling offer that if you join the diamond membership, you get the gold membership absolutely free. So the entire diamond membership plus gold membership plus live sessions of gold membership, Dentathon cycle, diamond membership, core council calls, you get everything just at 49,000 plus GST. Okay, so this is it from the presentation side. Now you might be wondering where to join, and the answer is very simple. You go to any of our courses, okay, and you go to any of our courses at level 1, and you go to the last video of any of the courses. When you go to the last video of any of the courses, you will find a link below the last video. Okay, you will find the link below the last video to join all these courses. Okay, like for example, you go to MDF course. I'll just share the screen with you quickly. You go to MDF course. I have actually enrolled. What is the problem? And you go to right. So you go to any of the courses, and below the last video of every course. Okay, this is the admin panel actually. Okay, so you go to the course curriculum, and below the last video of every course, you will find the link to join gold membership. You will also find the link to join diamond membership and get the gold membership absolutely free, right? So I hope you understood why the course is structured the way it is structured, why you learn the best through the pyramid way of learning, why you should learn this way only if you really want to achieve mastery in any of the topic. Okay, and why people in our community create so much impact, get massive results as compared to any other courses you attend. Okay, so this is a very scientific way, tested way, experimented way, and implemented way of learning across the world. Okay, so if you have any questions, your questions are most welcome. And otherwise, I'll just take, I'll be here for 1 minute. If you have any questions, you can ask the questions, or we can just conclude this session, right? And I want you to join the gold and diamond membership, grab the offer. Again, it's hardly any investment when it comes to, imagine if you are a gold diamond member, you get 3 live sessions, 3 ICMs, you get 3 live sessions, 3 dentathons, and you get 2 core council calls, okay, which is there on alternate Saturday. So it's a mind-blowing thing. 8 live sessions free of cost every month. Imagine, every month, plus 1 review session for the Dentathon. It goes to 102 live sessions free of cost in a year. Who will give you so much of personal guidance? 102 live sessions free of cost. Okay. So there is a question here. There is a Q&A section. If you have any questions, put it here. Someone says, again, the same question actually, that I have completed silver membership way back. Will gold membership help? Yes, why not? Because you completed silver membership, you got the knowledge, you implemented what you implemented, you left what you left. You need to bring yourself back in the right environment, in the action step mode, and then benefit from it. How long is the offer valid? The offer is valid as of now. We are approaching the 3rd anniversary of our community. And you never know, probably the diamond membership will, go up to 1 lakh rupees also, because getting one-to-one mentorship from, Sujit Pardeshi at this price, I'm sure you all will agree that it is extremely undervalued. Okay, extremely undervalued. Then there's one more thing. Is it for lifetime? Yes, as of now, as long as I keep on conducting the live sessions for silver, gold, and diamond members, everything is free of cost once you pay this amount. Okay, I'm sure again you will agree, nobody will offer you the lifetime free subscription for mentorship. It is never possible across the world, but yes, it is there for lifetime, right? So any other questions? No? Okay, so thank you so much, one and all. This is Dr. Sujit Pardeshi signing off from this particular session. I'll see you in the session 1 of this Dentathon cycle, the live sessions of level 2, and then the core council calls, the diamond members of our community interacting one-to-one and getting benefited, and that personal mentorship, right? See you on the other side very soon. Thank you so much for attending this session. Thank you.